Look at us. We
I'm proud
sound
of you.
almost professional.
Sound professional.
I
We
was-
are professional. We
No,
get
we aren't.
paid for this now.
Oh yeah,
we
fucking...
got paid cents last time.
We got
Yeah.
paid a whole Werther's original to do this.
We did not get paid a whole Werther's original. We got paid a little under at Werther's, didn't we?
Is Werther's 25
Oh,
cents?
that's right. A little under.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But
Welcome,
yeah.
everybody! Hi, everybody. Welcome to One Loose String. It's the only D&D stream that is hosted by 3 cis white males. And I'm proud of us for stepping outside the box. Really. Truly.
We're treading
Weird.
unknown ground here.
Give
We
yourself
did
a
that
pat on
bit
the
last
back.
time. We did that.
No,
same-
no.
The
We
treading
do this
ground.
bit every
don't
time,
do-
Pepper.
No. The treading new ground specifically.
Oh, okay. Shit,
Well,
guys,
no,
running
we're
out
treading
of
new
jokes. Series
ground.
is over.
We've never made
we're-
that joke before, Pepper. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're running out of jokes to describe how white and normal we are.
So my favorite joke about how white I am was from middle school. A kid said that printer paper said that I needed to get a tan.
That's not
Holy
inaccurate.
It's a good
mean,
line,
yeah.
isn't it?
It's a great one,
It's
yeah.
a good line.
a great
That's a
line.
good one. Hey, what's your
So-
name?
My name's Michael.
I'm Jason.
I'm Pepper.
And today we're doing my world building. Fuck Jason's story. It's my turn.
It's fine, I don't
Fuck
matter.
Jason's story that just happened. Fuck my story that
Yeah.
may or may not happen eventually. It's your turn.
It's my turn, and you can suck it. So,
Can I do one or the other? Do I have to do both?
I'll let you choose.
I'll choose to accept it.
Okay.
No,
so
not.
nope. You've said it.
I specifically said not suck it. I specifically did not say suck it.
Okay, fine. Jason, are you gonna
Oh,
suck it?
where? The one who's married is gonna bitch.
So, today.
That's cold
So
tea.
today we're gonna start the world building. I've forgotten how to start these things. So, you guys, Eric is now relaxing off in his spa or whatever the fuck he
He's
does on
growing
his own
moss,
time.
yeah.
Is
He is
he
growing
training
moss.
with Brogdeer? Is he?
He might, I'll be honest, he thinks Brogdeer's a little much.
Brogdeer is a little much, yeah.
That's
Brogdeer's a little much to
fascinating.
him.
That he thinks Brog. That's fascinating.
Oh, I'm glad we're referencing random NPCs I threw in.
All right, so it's just you, Finn, and Irvin, and you're brought into the usual meeting space that you guys are debriefed in, and instead of Ulysses Kaldek or Greg or anyone else that you know, standing at the front of the room. What did I say his race was? Just a moment. So standing at the front of the room is... Oh, I've lost that note. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give him a race. He is a, dark elf. We haven't used a dark elf yet.
No, we haven't.
We have not.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Branching out.
So this, he's got long silver hair, that is tied back in a braid. He's not wearing the usual silver that, most of the people around here wears. He's wearing this kind of, this gaudy, nobleman's garb. He's even got, a cloak on. It's, 70 degrees in here. And he's got, a
Christ.
fur cloak on.
all right.
And he gestures to some seats, and he says, "Well, welcome. You are in the presence of greatness, I must say. Good evening." It's
I just stare at Finn.
it's
All
2
right,
in the afternoon.
I'm just gonna say this now, Irvin. He's giving me really strong Eric vibes.
Now that is painful. That is hurtful. What you've just said to me.
Oh,
My
you know
name.
Eric?
Of course, I know. I know everyone. My name is Ricard. I am in charge of realm debriefing, and you, fine gentlemen, will be the first arm out from the CIE into a brand new realm. Doesn't that sound just wonderful?
If the track record of worlds I've been to is anything to go by, no.
When you say brand new, do you
Well-
mean like newly discovered by us, or like newly formed out of like
This-
a primordial fissure?
We would not send you
Are
to
we pulling
a
a Christopher
newly
Columbus?
You...
Who?
Christopher Columbus. He's the head of our development.
He says he's...
Keep him
he's-
away from everyone who doesn't look like him.
Yes, of course. Now, no, this realm has been around for quite a while. Do not worry, you are not going into any sort of star stuff. Nothing like that. No, no, no. You are going into a realm that we've just recently made contact with. You will be the first people to set foot from the CIE in this land and survive. So, do we have any
Hold on,
questions to start off?
Pause.
Sir, you can't just throw the word survive in there. What?
We're like
So,
over 3 right now with survivability.
I mean, no,
You're-
that's not true. We've survived.
you have survived. And he like flips through this. He's got a pile of folders on the desk in front of him, and he pulls up the top one. And he flips through it, and he goes, "You all have. None of you have died just yet. Who? Ooh, you did not do well on that one though. Ooh."
Which one are you looking at?
He flips the folder closed, and he goes, "You weren't involved." And he tosses it under the table.
Oh,
And-
oh, I heard they had a bad time.
Yeah, the desert
Yes.
was rough. Desert was rough.
So, don't worry, don't worry. The people who died there, they're not terribly important to you all, so you don't have to worry very much. Don't worry, it was just a malfunction with our portal maker. But
Oh, that's on the fritz now. Wait
Did
a
all
minute.
their,
no, no.
mattery bits get splattered across the cosmos?
oh no, that has not happened in years. No.
That's
We
a lot
set them
sooner than I would
down.
have liked.
Well, that's unfortunate. But they simply set foot in the wrong part of the world. That's all. It's, you know, these worlds can be a little harsh and unwelcoming sometimes.
So when you say wrong part of the world,
Let me explain. You will be going to a specific part of this realm known as the Forest of Shifting Gold. This is a huge, possibly unending field of wheat. These people
oh,
stepped foot in the wheat instead of in the cleared area, and, well, they got a little disoriented, so to speak. Now, it's not your concern. We have fixed it. We have made sure that it will land us exactly where we want to go. Where you will be making first physical contact with a group of Dragonborn. Have you all met any Dragonborn before?
I have a dragon.
Oh, dear God. What,
He's a good boy.
have you named him?
I have
you
not.
named him?
I have not named him yet.
Oh,
Does he bite?
I mean, only if I ask him to.
you talk
I'll
to
accept
Dr.
that.
Griffin about that one. He's got some weird connection with the dragon. That's their business.
In fact, we got the egg when we started it, and he hatched, and he liked me, so I got him now.
Gross. Well,
He's my
You
pet.
will be
I
meet-
would appreciate if you didn't call him gross, but, you know, to each their own.
that is unfortunate. Now, you will be meeting with a group of Dragonborn. We have communicated through a sending stone that we sent down there, and we found out a little bit about them, but unfortunately... Let me explain about the wheat. Let me explain about the wheat as I smack my microphone. Now, the Forest of Shifting Gold is named a forest instead of a field because this wheat grows tens of feet in the air. It is almost impenetrable from the arcane eye that we have sent through the portal. And
That's a lot of bread.
well, the people that set foot down there, we believe they breathed in some sort of spore and became disoriented. They began speaking about strange things. We recommend you not eat the wheat or go into the wheat unsupervised. Am I clear on that regard?
Yes.
Very good. Now, these Dragonborn, they create little burrows for themselves inside the wheat. They are able to consume it without any ill effects, and they have made little villages by eating the wheat. They eat maybe a foot or so of wheat every day to make sure that it does not, as they say, swallow their village.
Oh, that's incredibly unfortunate. Why are we going there?
Well, they have some resources that we believe would be advantageous for us to...
Is it the wheat?
It is not the wheat. The
Thank
wheat is highly deadly and hallucinogenic, but it is not what we are going for. Don't worry. No. The Dragonborn themselves, we believe they would be good recruits for us. Of course, you must earn their trust, so to speak. They have a little bit of a problem that they had talked with us about through their sending stones. You see, at night, they claim that they have been bombarded by a group of giants. So, we are sending you two strong warriors to go and clear up this little mess.
So we gotta help the Dragonborn, tell the giants to fuck off. Oh god.
Don't worry.
Why are we not bringing the big one? Why are we not bringing the big one?
It was my understanding that he's not a very good talker.
He's the best talker we got. That's the sad thing.
Oof. Oof.
We are,
Well-
how you say, incredibly uncharismatic.
More charisma. You're less charismatic than the Rock Man.
Yeah.
He has a way about him, I'll give him that.
People seem
It's
to
like
admire
how you
his
see a puppy.
stupidity.
It's like how you see a puppy and you just want to hold it and love it.
A brain-damaged puppy. Now,
That's
You
the
said it,
most
not
accurate
us.
description I've ever heard for Eric.
now
Just flat out.
we do not have much information about the realm outside of the forest, if there is a realm outside the forest, because as we have heard from the Dragonborn, there is no exit. The forest goes on and on and on and on.
So they've never
But-
seen the outside of the forest, and they've never seen other people besides the giants? Or have they,
They
seen other
have-
people?
They have stories of outworlders, which is very advantageous for you all, because you
Get
all...
to just be those outworlders. Okay.
Exactly. Very good.
Okay.
Now, this is a very old race, I might add. Our highest past speakers have taken a look and claim that it is these Dragonborn are the first life given form in this entire realm, in fact.
Oh.
So, treat them with the respect you would give to an elder, or perhaps a dragon.
Okay.
Now,
So they're
un-
pretty technologically unadvanced, I would imagine.
they build wooden huts, so yes.
Cool. Cool.
Arvin,
cool.
you are
Magic?
going to appear as a god to them.
That scares the piss out of me.
I
want
would, I would suggest not calling yourselves deities. They view the wheat as a deity, not people,
That's
creatures.
horrifying. Do they do magic or do they not?
They do have a sort of ritualistic magic, but they do not have schools of magic, so to speak. We believe, theoretically, that we could teach them different ways, but unfortunately, that is not your concern at the moment.
Cool.
So,
Okay.
we do not have much information about your adversaries, but we do know a little bit from the Dragonborn. They claim to be twice as large as the Dragonborn, which would probably put
Makes
them
sense.
maybe 10, 15 feet tall.
Sounds like a giant.
And they've claimed that they use spells and weapons.
Fucking shit.
We've been able to identify a little bit. They
Do you
seem
know what
to
kinds
have
of
some.
giants?
Well, that's the thing. They're not frost giants or hill giants or air giants. Really, they just claim to be huge people. But regardless, they have some sort of fire magic. They have some sort of rudimentary eldritch blast, as far as we can tell. Healing spells, and through the descriptions that we've gotten, they appear to have a sword and either a lance or a spear. So, at the
Okay.
very least, you can prepare for
Rudimentary
that.
weapons. Okay. So what I'm not hearing is ranged weaponry besides spells. Okay.
We have not heard about them being attacked from afar. No, which, to be fair, I don't believe could really happen with this wheat. As I mentioned, it grows very, very tall, and
Does it grow
has...
taller than the giants?
Yes, it does.
Jesus. So how do the... Have they seen the giants walking through the wheat?
They make tunnels through the wheat, the Dragonborn, and the giants have basically taken up using these little...
Found their tunnels?
Tunnels.
Okay.
All right.
We don't know where these giants came from. The wheat has some sort of shielding from our arcane eye. But the Dragonborn have an innate sense through the wheat. Almost a true sight, if you will. Because of this, at the very least, we can say safely that keeping the wheat between you and the giants might offer you some sort of protection, since they don't seem to be able to see through this wheat. Do we have any questions, gentlemen?
So what's our... Just helping them get rid of the giants?
Your main goal, as it has been given to me, is to take care of the giants. Get rid of them, scare them off, do whatever you have to do to make sure that they don't come back.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's
Okay.
manageable.
You are allowed, of course, as with most missions, you are allowed lethal force, if necessary. Though, we do request that if you kill any of the Dragonborn, or if any of the Dragonborn, say, fall dead for any reason, perhaps, if you get a chance, to bring them through the portal, so we may examine them.
Ooh,
All right. Sounding real.
primitive cultures tend to want to hold on to their dead people, but okay.
Sounds a little shady business deal, but
The good
Well-
sir, the CIE would never, in any stretch of the imagination, be involved in any sort of shady business.
Do I believe anything he just said?
Roll for me.
insight.
Yeah, roll insight.
That's a 2 minus 1.
That is a 9.
Pickles. We believe him.
You know, you have the innate understanding that the CIE would definitely be up to some shady business, but you can't tell if he believes that or not. Because you guys have experienced shady business with the CIE before.
Yeah.
You know, the start of it at the very least. So you know, at the very least, on some level, there's some sort of weirdness, but maybe he really does believe it. It's hard to tell.
Right. So stop the giants, or solve for the giants in some shape or capacity. Um, if a dragonborn dies, drag its corpse through the portal.
I will emphasize that is a request. That is not a part of your mission. That is not in any official capacity what you are there for.
Yeah, it's a little side thing. We get a little bonus award if we do it. You know, it's fine. We get it.
Of course. Well, we would not reward you for
We're
it.
not
but
going to
we
kill
would
them.
appreciate it.
We're not
No.
going to
Not
kill
kill
them.
them.
No, we would like to recruit this race. So,
Yeah, but you gotta know what makes it tick.
of course. Do we have any questions, gentlemen?
Oh God, so many.
Are there any other cities, civilizations, settlements that we know about in this area?
From what we understand, there are the Dragonborn settlements. What we are going to is one of the larger ones. There's only maybe 20 people involved in it. They are a nomadic group. But, to our understanding, there are other races, possibly. But, not quite as well-formed as the Dragonborn.
Okay. And are we being dropped into the town, or are we going
You
to
will
have
be
to find our
dropped-
path?
You will be dropped city center to avoid any sort of interaction with
Wheat-based catastrophe.
wheat-based catastrophe. Of course.
Okay. Oh God. Oh God. So, I'm gonna be honest. I'm super curious about the wheat on like just a base alchemical level. This is incredibly fascinating.
If you wish to do any sort of experiments on your own, we will drop you there during the day. You will have time on your own and time to get acquainted, understand their culture, that sort of thing. So if you'd like to, we recommend that one person interact with the wheat and one person watch to make sure that nothing happens. And of course, we are at no liability should you, say, do anything strange.
Finn, I got this. I totally got this.
Alright, you're touching the wheat, that's cool.
Yep. This is gonna go great.
If something bad happens, I'll have my dragon breathe fire.
Oh God.
Can you do that? I'm not sure we can do that yet, actually. We'll test it.
We'll figure it out. We'll throw fire at them.
We'll figure it out.
We'll do what
So-
you call the scientific method, Irvin.
Okay. Do they know we're coming?
Yes, they're expecting you within a few days.
Okay, and they expect us to just be outworlders?
Yes, there are some creatures that walk on hind legs, but not many in this world. You all popping out, walking up straight with your weapons and everything, they'll understand what you are.
Okay,
Freaks of nature, got it.
cool.
Well, yes.
Basically.
Yes. Do the non-characters, do you guys have any questions for me?
The
players.
Holy shit.
Okay, so sweet.
How long have the How long, like... I'm guessing since they're nomadic, they don't have, like, a written history, but how far back does the Dragonborn, like, knowledge of this wheat go?
So the Dragonborn have always known about this wheat as far as their stories go. And the past speakers that have been able to take a look at them say that they're a few thousand years old as a race.
Jesus.
Alright, that's old for not having...
I mean, they don't have any materials. They just
Yeah.
have dirt and wheat.
Are they Bronze Age civilization, Iron Age, Stone Age?
They're probably starting to get into an Iron Age.
Okay.
They're a nomadic tribe. They make wood out of the stalks of the wheat.
Yeah.
And
So it's
basically
a lot of hemp stuff.
kind of, yeah. So basically, they are a nomadic group that, if they are not, they have to eat a certain amount of wheat around them every single day, because the wheat grows a couple feet every single day. Because of that, if they don't maintain the wheat, they have to leave and go somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay, so our problem is not with the wheat; it's with the giants.
It is with the giants. The wheat
Okay.
is, as far as they're concerned, the wheat is. I
Like
mentioned.
a constant.
Yeah, I mentioned that they view it as a deity. Like, literally, when villages get swallowed, they view it as penance for not paying attention to God well enough. Basically,
then.
they didn't maintain the wheat, and so God took the wheat over. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or took the village over, not the wheat.
Michael, this is truly horrifying on like a Children of the Corn level.
I think you'll like the Dragonborn. I'll be honest. I think you'll like the Dragonborn.
I feel like gift.
I'm scared about what's in the wheat.
I feel like it is like not required, but expected that when you step into somebody's home or village for the first time, you offer them a gift.
So you want to know what to give them?
Yeah, like I feel like if we're plopping in there, especially if we're their first contact, we should offer like a gift of camaraderie to them, and it's like an expected part of their culture that we've discovered or something.
Okay.
They're very big on like communal, tribal. You walk into someone's home, you offer them a gift for coming into their home.
Yeah,
I think that makes a lot of sense. Yes.
and I also think that'd be
They
a
would
fun-ass
give
roleplay
each other.
opportunity.
They would give each other either tools or spices or seasoning. So a kind of food or a kind of tool is what they would tend to give each other.
I can handle that.
I was just gonna give them a bow and arrow.
Do you guys
I
have?
can literally make a set of tools appear.
I didn't even know that, but you know what? It works. Do you guys have any fun facts you want to add to this world?
That was what I was planning
We
on
don't-
adding to it.
So that they would give gifts when they meet new tribes? Give gifts when meet new tribes.
Oh, now I gotta have a fun fact. I didn't expect a forest of wheat. Jesus Christ.
I don't think any of us expect what each other is bringing to the goddamn table.
Well, I was tired of cave burrows. I was like, you know what?
That's-
Let's do an outdoor burrow. While you're thinking about that, Jason, do you have any questions you want to ask?
Not really. When we're just making contact with one particular tribe, we're not meeting like multiple tribes here.
No. Basically, what Ricard basically explains is that you are going to make first official contact, at which point the news will spread throughout the tribes and people will start to... Basically, the normal way they recruit. People will start to send their best and brightest to this one location, and then they will leave. And they will go to the other world. Your world.
Okay. We're basically making like a magical college for them. Got it. We're making a Strixhaven.
Yeah, kind of.
Except on like a much more like primal level.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're making basically what it... I mean, you can word it however you'd like, but the way they view it at the moment is like a club of champions, basically.
Valhalla.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Mhm.
I'm down to be emissaries of Valhalla.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking cool.
All right, do we have any fun facts, Pepper? If you don't have
yes.
anything,
No,
Oh.
I do. I'm
Okay, what's
staring
this
at a
fun
beer
fact?
bottle, and they make a
no.
delicious beer. They make a delicious wheat beer.
the beer
Is
is
good.
dope as
AF.
fuck. Yeah. All right, so
Which means
you
the supplies I'm gonna make for them are brewer's supplies.
Yes, it is.
you know what? Sure.
I mean,
I
beer's
mean,
been
they're-
around since 4000 BC, I think, give or take.
As long as you can let the wheat go bad, you've had beer.
Yeah.
All right. Any final questions?
No,
No.
I gotta say, this is fascinating, Michael.
Yeah. I think we're now that we're out of like the first couple episodes, I think we're letting things kind of go crazy a little bit.
So,
Mine. I've already thought about the basis of mine.
all right. So, Ricard sends you on your way, and you guys are gonna go meet Dragonborn.
Ooh.
All right. And next week we'll get into that.
Okay.
All right. Good job,
Yay.
everybody.
Good job, Michael.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.